The #1 Riviera trophy truck, driven by Mark Post, leaves the start at 9:36 a.m.
3, 2, 1, go!
Just 1 minute behind Riviera is the '97 trophy truck, driven by BJ Baldwin.
BJ is extremely strong competitor. BJ is very prepared, very strong team around him. We've had about a year and a half of war with him, really. We could not shake each other last year. At the end of every race, it was either BJ or Riviera, contending for the win. We're back at it again this year.
Last year, I had a really good chance to win the race. I was leading for 200 miles, and I made a mistake. 4 miles from the finish, I rolled off a cliff and through a fence. Ended up finishing third, second on the road. So I'm gonna try and win it this year. Obviously, I had a good chance last year. There's no reason why I can't have a good chance this year.
Ballistic BJ Baldwin. That's what it says on the door of his #97 trophy truck. The race leader pulls in to fix a flat rear tire along the Pacific coastline. Rob MacCachren takes over the driving of the Riviera truck, only 40 seconds behind BJ Baldwin on corrected time. 34 inches of travel and the raw power of an 800 horsepower engine enables these trucks to travel up to 140 miles per hour across the rough Baja terrain. Just under a minute and a new tire is in place. BJ is back on the trail. He is still the leader on corrected time, but running in the dust of the Riviera team.
It's a single trail, so for the most part, you can't go around somebody. Now, if I can and I have room in a wash, I'd love to pass somebody, without being in their dust and just get around them. That's a much faster approach. But if it's on a single trail, you have to come up behind them and kind of tap them and let them know you're there. And most people can't hear the horn when you have the horn on. Occasionally, you'll have guys that are stubborn, they don't want to pull over. Some guys that are out there trying to pass, they'll just keep hitting them and hitting them and hitting them and getting nowhere. The most effective way I've found to get around people that are stubborn is just push them out of the way.
BJ is obviously a man of his word, pushing Rob MacCachren out of the way to assume the physical lead and leave the Riviera race truck in his dust.